These are the two promotional leaders that you get, and then these, and bam. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is Mobby, and today I want to talk about the first ever One Piece sealed draft event that's currently going on right now as of November 24th all the way to December 17th. I went to an event yesterday. We did a Swiss round, and I'm going to explain how it works, what you get, and the results of the the tournament yesterday. So in this event, everyone opens up 6 booster packs of 12 cards apiece of OP-04. Then everyone will receive a 6-color leader card. We get 2 of them here, and the ones that we get is this Luffy and this Luffy. So this is the same thing. You get to choose the one you want to play with. This is only in use for these events. You can't really use it in tournament play, but you can use it for fun with friends. So this is the only way to get them if you don't want to buy singles online. So this leader can only be used in the events, and it is treated with all card name types and attributes according to the rules. So he is Straw Hats, he is Supernova, he is Yellow, he is Black, literally everything, except he does not count as a character, but he is a leader, and he's going to be using 4. So everything goes. When you open up all of your packs, you make a 50 card deck and you go from there. So once again, there's 2 of them. And you get this exclusively for the event, and you get the 2 new promo cards. So I'll show you guys this towards the end of the video to show you which ones I got. So let me just talk about the experiences I had. And so this is the first ever One Piece event I went to. We basically got into One Piece TCG a couple of months ago. Me and my friend pretty much play on our own, but we decided, hey, we like playing somewhat meta decks, but not enough where we would want to go to a tournament. But sealed events, it's even playing field. You play with just your skills. So I was happy to sign up for this one, and I'm also signed up for the upcoming One Piece anniversary ones, which comes with OP-05 tournaments. So highly recommend you guys go to there. So I went for the day, and I wasn't even on the guaranteed 8. So there's multiple events going throughout the day toward in all of my local game stores, but I wasn't in the 8s. So basically, my friend went in super early to the game store as soon as they opened at 10 a.m. and he said, "Hey, can we get on the wait list?" And luckily, there was no other spots besides one person in front. So he signed himself up for 2, and I was the 3rd one. Now later on around 2 p.m. we go back to the store and we say, hey, we want to go in. The guy says, hey, come back an hour later. So we walk in, and this is our first time ever at one of these TCGs events. We don't know how many people are showing up, but because this is a sealed for OP-04 events, and the big draw here are the 2 leaders plus the 2 promotional cards, the guy running the store said there probably wasn't going to be that many people there. So we went on in, and lo and behold, only 5 people showed up, and 3 others had to get in. No, sorry, yeah. 3 others got in. First place, which we didn't know the guy, my friend, and then me. So we all got in. We paid $25. It's like $25 to $30. You go on in, they check your bags, you sit down, and they say to bring your own mats if you want. I forgot to bring my mat, so I purchased one at the store, and then ended up being a Dark Magician one. It's funny because I busted this out, and the guys I was playing with, they were all like, hey, you used to play Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm like, no, I just got it at the store. So they check your bags to make sure you're not bringing in any illegal cards you're not supposed to, then bring in any other stuff. So I prepared a little trinket box here. We have coins for flips and counters just in case, for example, this Luffy here, it's a good one where if you use his ability, you restand him, you want to put something on him to keep track, that sort of thing. So I have a little trinket box here, and then I also came with my 10 Dons. And the 10 Dons that I brought, let me show you the ones I got. This one was from yeah, check it out. So basically, I have a couple of regular Dons. They're shiny, they're holographic ones, and then a bunch of different Dons that I brought. And then on the back here are the sleeves. These ones are from the one with the, what the hell is it called? The Devil Fruits package, the Devil's Fruits pack. There you go. So you bring these, and then you bring sleeves. So I brought like a bunch of sleeves. I brought like 100 sleeves, and it's the normal. Everyone brings all that stuff. So we get inside, and they give you the 6 OP-4 packs. You bust them open. These are all the cards that I got. Let me show you all the cards that I didn't use in a deck, and I'll show you the deck I used, etc. So I got 2 leaders, a bunch of these. It was like, so it's like I've already collected every single OP-04 card, so I wasn't really excited for any of the pulls. And unlucky, I really didn't get anything like any alternate arts or anything like that. So these cards are what I did not put in the deck. These are what I did put into the decks. So I kind of categorize them in... these are like, okay, these ones are later. This is what I got for winning some battles. So these are the attackers in the deck. This is a 50 card deck with the leader. And these are the only one sleeve because these are the only SRs I picked up. So I got one 7-drop Luffy and one 4-drop Sanji blocker. Then these are the attackers. I use the Sanji. And I guess I'll talk about the cards as I go through. Didn't really use Sanji much. I didn't get his trigger off. This is my strongest card that I got. Like in terms of like, you know, helping me win the games. And it did. It helped me win a bunch. I was, you know, in a 50 card deck, I was lucky to draw this. And I was able to use his ability to a great effect. Sanji was a very, very welcomed character in this because everyone's using the same sort of, you know, card pool. There's no strategy. You go in and hopefully you can have some semblance of a strategy. But what I found out with these sealed events is, you know, mostly everyone's going to have a mishmash of things, and the 80% of the strategy will be kill them quickly because you don't know if they're going to have blockers. You don't know if they're going to have a lot of 2K counters. So in my Sanji games, I was able to throw him on the field. Like, I was so... the guy let me go first. I threw a Sanji out next turn. Attack with him, attack with my leader. It was very, very nice. So Sanji worked out really well. Didn't use. Orlumbus got a couple of attacks in. Didn't use. Didn't summon Laws. Summoned Roki. It was not bad. Here's Chinjaos. Chinjaos were like whatever. Why is my like thing going all crazy? Chinchaos. Yeah, I got like a bunch. See, there's like a bunch of them. Diamante was very good. It was an extremely good blocker for the tournament. A lot of people were running Banana Gators. Basically pretty strong. Just a strong body. People were running those. Then more Laws. Sparrow I had here. I had some Kuros, which were really nice. Got 3 of those. Treble, probably the MVP besides Luffy, was able to knock out some 5-drops that people use to attack, which is very, very good. Good freaking character. So yeah, those are my attackers. I had a Rebecca to hopefully search out the Luffy. It was the only Rebecca searcher I had. Then we have Iceberg for blockers. During the tournament, there was a little talk about this. So Jugon, right? If you have a... Why is that thing going crazy? The, sorry. Oh, what the hell? Like the focus. Hello? Focus? There we go. The focus? There. If you have a Jugong other than this game's blocker. Now, some people were, you know, saying, oh, the guy that it was used against, he was all like, okay, this thing doesn't get blocker because there's not another Kung Fu Jugon character, but it doesn't say character. It specifically just says Kung Fu Jugon. So, the leader is supposed to fall under that. Unfortunately, weirdly enough, so it's a 1K blocker, which is it's a 1-drop blocker, which is very good. And they had some Ideo, had Yokozuna, some Pounds, and yeah, so those are my blockers. Not a bad amount of them actually, but the 2Ks, I was very happy with my 2K turnout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. Very staple. The only abilities that I did use though were the Charlotte Amandes to go ahead and rest some blockers to get attacks in. And then we move on to our events. We had weakness, didn't use it. I used this once, very heavy to use, but it's not terrible. Didn't get to use my Diable Jambe Jewel. Heavenly Fire, didn't activate it, but it's nice to have. Red Rock, so good. I can't believe I pulled a Red Rock. Very great, used it in all 3 matches I had. And then a Barrier. It's not bad, not the worst. And then Flapping Thread. So those are all of the other ones I got. So, I lost the first round, won the second round, lost the third round. And the winner got a Sabo, which was worth, at the moment of this recording, around $250 at that time. So it's an OP-4 Sabo, which is pretty cool. Now, let's talk about the pack. So, because I won at least one game, I got a pack, a free pack. You get store credit or a pack. I ended up getting the pack. So this is it. This is what I got. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. And the pull I got here was the SR Sunday, which is very good. Very good card. I'm going to go and sleeve that again right here. Okay. So, with that being said, I really liked going out to the events. I thought it was cool, fun, and a lot of people were helpful. They answered your questions if you needed anything. Luckily, I played so much local with just my friend that we were able to, you know, we have all the mannerisms and we know what's going on. We don't mess up the ordering. At least, hopefully, we didn't mess up the ordering. I had a little I messed up the phone. I had a little mishap where I played Sasaki, and I put all my cards down to redraw, and the guy's like, "How many cards was that?" And I'm like, 5. It was 5. I knew it was 5, but I wasn't 100%, so I was like 5. So that's the only mishap in the whole tournament for me, technically. And I had a really bad play too, just really quick. Like, it totally lost me the game. I had a Luffy out. I also had a pound blocker. My opponent attacked me, and sorry I don't have any footage of all this stuff. It's just like it was my first event, and I didn't know that I didn't know if people would care if I recorded anything or not. I might be more liberal with that. I do have some images and videos for my personal use, but I don't think I'm gonna put it in the video yet. So I had this on the field, and the guy had a Cavendish, and he attacked my Luffy for 12,000, and I had a bunch of counters in my hand, but I only had up to 12,000, so I took the hits, and I didn't realize there was a pound here. It's because I never used this card. And on his field, he had an Ideo. He had 0 health. He had an Ideo. I could have used this to put the Ideo down, and the next turn I could have went all crazy with the Luffy and stuff. I think I could have won that match, but it cost me it, and then I ended up with 2 losses, 1 win. So, yeah. It's really, really cool. So, these are the 2 promotional leaders that you get. And then these, and bam. We've got the Zoro and the Usopp. Now, these are completely new cards. I think the most sought after ones are like the Namis. But here we go. So, let's talk about the blue Usopp one. 2-3-1. On play, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck and place them anywhere you want. It's not a terrible effect. And it's a whatever attacker, so it's a very, very card, right? Next up we have the Roanoke Zoro. I might actually be using this in the future. 4/6, very good attacker, but its ability is on play 2, so you have to have 6 mana for this to activate. Return up to 1 character with a cost of 5 or less to the owner's hand. And that's pretty freaking good, man. That is pretty freaking good. So we ended up getting these 2, and then these promotional leaders. And I'm very happy to grab these. I'm going to try to go to more sealed events, but I don't know if I'm going to go to any more of these specific ones. But 100%, I want to go to multiple of the OP-05 ones, because I'm not going to have any of those cards. It's going to be fun going in. We'll get promotional stuff, maybe even more of these. But yeah. So yeah, that was my little experience with the first ever sealed battle event volume 1, and I'm hoping to go into and play more in the future. So let me know down below, guys, are you excited to go to any of these on your own? Because this is like 30 bucks, 30 to 50 bucks for these cards until it goes down in like a week or 2. And then these ones, I have to go look up all the other ones. I remember looking at them, but I'm glad at least I got the Zoro, the Usopp's, like whatever. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.